Alright, so here we're going to do a hive inspection on some bees that we overwintered. I unfortunately had to remove a bunch of comb because I left a frame out last year and they just had a mess in there. So a few weeks back we removed all that comb. Now we want to get in here and check and make sure that they're doing alright. The queen's laying and doing everything that she's supposed to be doing. She was a wild hive that we took out of a house in Kewaunee County at my aunt's house. We had to go into the roof and get them out of there. That was a fun experience. But they did pretty well. They overwintered, and now we're going to check on them. So it looks like we still have a lot of bees in here from as far as I can tell. We got three frames full. So hopefully that she did start laying and they're coming back. But we won't know anymore until we get in there and find out. Gave them some frames that had a little bit of comb that was drawn out, a little damage to it, so hopefully they could fix that a little faster than drawing out a whole frame. And there's some comb that we gave them. I don't see any eggs, unfortunately. We'll see what we got when we get a little deeper in there. So here they're drawing out some comb, but they're using it for storage of, looks like, pollen. A little bit of nectar in there also.
They made that, or was that one you put in there?
They made all that. Their little chunk there on the left-hand side would be a part that was on an old frame. So finally we got into some capped brood. They're storing a lot of stores around them, but we got a little bit of uncapped brood in there, but that's looking good. They're bringing in more pollen. Kind of giving this one a quick look over for the queen, but I highly doubt she'd be on this one. On this side we got a bunch of capped brood there, and then on that side we got open cells. And looks like we got a lot of larvae, so that's good. They're coming back. That makes me happy because I did not want to lose this hive. They overwintered. It's the first hive I overwintered now, so officially a second-year beekeeper, I would say. Just giving this one a good look over for the queen. She's not marked. Again, this is a wild hive that we found. Took out of the wall of my aunt's house. easier in that one. And we'll keep a little space between these frames so that in case I did miss her, she's not jumping from frame to frame.
Got a pathetic tree in the background.
So I've been having an issue with these bees sticking comb on multiple frames, and then pulling them out seems to be a problem. So we do damage the hive every time I do this, so unfortunately that's just something that's going to happen. Got a few drone in there with all the girls. Yep. So unfortunately they stacked comb on top of this instead of drawing it out from the frame itself, but so she could be in there somewhere.
She's playing out.
But she's definitely doing her job, so we know she's laying. We got a lot of brood, capped brood. So I'm gonna guess she's underneath that piece of comb.
Go on, just like right. Which way was this one? This one?
Yeah, so I'm gonna say she's underneath there. You really like to do that with me.
Should be on this one.
So, let's see if we can smoke her up.
I don't know. I'm not good at finding the clean. I see cat birds, I'm happy.
Yep. I don't see any just eggs though.
Did you take all the brood last time?
Yeah, unfortunately last time I did take all the brood that they had. So they are literally starting over from scratch.
There she is, right there.
Awesome. Show it to the camera.
She's right there. Big and beautiful. Where'd she go?
You run the camera.
I don't know where she went. No, she's right there.
Yep, right there.
Yeah.
Good picture of her. Definitely not marked,
Um,
but she looks good.
Okay.
Now we're gonna put them back together and let them continue to build and be happy.
Oh, careful with that one. Okay, let me pull it. No. Let the queen out.
No, I'm just pushing all the frames back together and trying to space them without killing bees, which sometimes is a little problematic.
Okay. You're putting the traps on that one? James? Are you putting the traps in that one?
Yes, I'm putting the traps in this one.
What are you doing now?
I'm turning it back around the way it was.
What you doing, Henry? Henry? Hey, Henry. Hey, bye, Henry.
Alright, we're going to button this hive back up and then we're going to go on to our next hive, which would be our Golden Wests. Alright, so here we got our hive of Golden West. We installed this package about 2 weeks ago. Wanted to get in there and check on the queen last weekend, but it was raining and cold, so we weren't able to do that. So we're going to come in here today and make sure that she's in there and alive and healthy. The Golden Wests, they're supposed to be bred to be resistant to the mites. So that would be the Varroa mite, Varroa the Destructor, as they call it. Nasty little bastard. And then this was a package of 10,000 bees, so a 3-pound package. We didn't actually plan on getting these bees, but there were some extra this year, so we decided we were going to go with them and try them. Supposedly they're very gentle. I probably don't even need the smoke or my veil. They're bred for their gentleness.
Resistance to mites.
And their resistance to mites. Yep.
Not resistance, but they handle them better.
Now this one, I can't remember if I gave them any drawn out comb or if they drew it all out themselves. I think there might have been some partials in here from an old colony. So yeah, there was a little bit of comb that wasn't fully drawn out. They're filling it with stores right now. So I am pretty sure they drew all that out themselves. That was not there, at least nowhere near that much. But the queen definitely is doing her job. We got some brood there. Not brood, but larvae. So that's a good sign. It makes me really happy. We have a laying queen. Oh, here we go. We got 2 frame. This frame is fully
That pollen.
capped brood. Doing a quick queen check.
Oh. I'm looking for the queen. I think she's gonna be on this one. Looks nice.
Yep, both sides are very, very nice.
The queen was marked on this one, wasn't she?
Yep, the queen is marked.
What color was it? White?
I believe she, no, this year is not white. I'm not sure what this year is.
That's what you said, white.
No. Yellow maybe? I don't remember. White was 2 years ago.
You're dripping.
So I got a lot of eggs on this one. Let's see if I can get them in camera. It's a little bit of capped nectar. I'm not going to call that honey. They probably capping some nectar off. But down in the corner here, I don't know if I'll get enough light to see it, but there are eggs. And it looks like they are all laying on their side, so she did not lay them today. We got a bunch of eggs over here too. There's the queen. I just found the queen.
Yeah, right there.
Yep. And she is not marked.
She's scurrying like crazy.
So this queen is not marked, but she is there. We could mark her, but I don't feel the need to pull her out and mark her. She's definitely doing her job.
Okay, put it back.
This hive is healthy and happy. Drawing a comb funny on that one. Well, that makes me happy. Our hives are doing good. We'll have more videos next week when we check our other 3 hives that we installed on Friday. So make sure that the queen got out of the cage and is doing well and living. If not, we'll have to go and get more queens and requeen them. But for the time being, everything looks really good. I'm happy. So awesome.